Alright guys, what's up? I got my first OU battle here in a while. All new team. He leads off with Ninjask and I lead off with Uxie, which is really good. He decides to go for the X Scissor to get damage on me. It's super effective. I trick a Choice Scarf onto him, which is pretty much gonna fuck up any chance he has of baton passing. So that's good. Now, I can stay in and Stealth Rock, but I didn't want X Scissor to get a crit and kill me. So I just go to Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy V. He's gonna resist the X Scissor, and now I know he has to switch out, so I'll have a chance to set up a sub to start wrecking from whatever he brings in. He switches out, and he goes to a Heatran. I'm not exactly sure why he did. If I wanted to Dynamic Punch instead of set up a sub, he would have got washed in one hit. So I don't know what his thought process was there. Maybe Heatran was the only thing on his team he wanted to die, or he didn't want to give up something else to Machamp. I don't know what he was thinking. So he's faster. He breaks my sub. I'm gonna go for the Dynamic Punch, and it one hit KOs it because Machamp is a fucking problem. So lefties are starting to heal me. I would have probably been better off using Dynamic Punch from the get-go rather than setting up a sub. He brings in his Elf. I know I can live a Psychic, but I'm not really trying to take one on Machamp. Actually, I don't think I would have lived it. I had damage on me. So I switched to Blissey to take a special attack, and he Thunder Waves, which is pretty unusual. So now I want to set up a Thunder Wave of my own, and he goes to Metagross. So, now that I'm watching this, I don't know why I didn't just counter, but I decided to go to Celebi instead to resist Earthquake or whatever physical attack he wanted to throw at me. I knew he wouldn't Fire Punch or Ice Punch right from the beginning. So I hit him with the Hidden Power Fire. It doesn't even take him to half. That's mainly for Scizor, otherwise it's not too effective. So he gets paralyzed, and he has leftovers. It's going to take a while to kill that thing. So I switch out. I don't know if he has Ice Punch or Fire Punch, and it turns out he does have Ice Punch. So that's good that I went to Uxie to take that. I also want to set up some Stealth Rock because I haven't set it up yet. So he gets paralyzed again, and I take the chance to set up some rocks. It's always good to have rocks up. It gives you the advantage in a game where there's a lot of switches. So now I switch back to Machamp. Oh yeah, he got paralyzed before I did something, which tells me he was trying to Bullet Punch. And I know Machamp would take the Bullet Punch really well. And I want to hit him with the Dynamic Punch to get some Parafusion going on. So that's what I do. I stay in, I use the Dynamic Punch on him. It takes him to like half, but now he's going to have to put up with Parafusion, which is really annoying. In the first turn, he already hits himself. Gaining some lefties, doing pretty well. Machamp isn't really threatened by it unless it carries like Zen Headbutt, but very few do. I don't see that too often. So here I set up a sub just in case he hits himself or gets confused. Hits himself or gets paralyzed, but he doesn't. The Earthquake ends up hitting, so it's gonna break the sub. Kind of a waste, but whatever. So I can still hang in here all day. I'm not too threatened. Dynamic Punch will kill it before he kills me, even if he doesn't hit himself or get paralyzed. So now in this turn, he doesn't hit himself, but he does get paralyzed. And if I was him, I'd be so pissed off. I hate Parafusion or flinch paralysis and all that bullshit. That's why I decided to use it. So this turn he hits himself again, and I use Dynamic Punch to finish it off. Probably didn't even need to. I could have set up a sub there, but of course he doesn't hit me on the turn that I don't set up a sub. Go figure. So he brings in Zapdos, and I have to get out of here. I guess I could have hit it with an Ice Punch, but I wanted to play it safe. I go to Blissey to take whatever special attack he wants to throw at me, and it ends up not even mattering. He wave misses, but that doesn't really matter either. Even if it hit, it barely would have did anything to Blissey. So now he brings in Ninjask. I think I went for the Thunder Wave. Yeah, I did go for the Thunder Wave to paralyze anything he wanted to bring in. Ninjas doesn't really care about being paralyzed, but whatever. He goes for the X scissor. I don't know what I was expecting him to do, but I went for a T-wave. I don't know if he was gonna dry baton pass out of there or what. So now that I know he wants to attack, this time I end up going for the counter rather than seismic toss or thunder wave. I could have soft boiled, but I don't want him to get a crit with X scissor. That happens to me a lot. So I counter his X scissor, take it out, and I'm in here with about half hit points. So now he sends an Infernape, which pretty much walks all over this whole team. I didn't want him to Swords Dance or a nasty plot, so I stay in to try to get a T-Wave on it in case it wanted to be sneaky. But it ends up just going for the close combat for the kill. But that doesn't bother me, because as you're about to see, I have Gyarados specifically for Infernape. Otherwise, Infernape really does walk on this whole team. So he packs Thunder Punch, probably specifically for water types. But after an Intimidate and he doesn't get stabbed, it's not going to kill me, even though I'm 4 times weak to it. And I knew that, so I set up the turn to Dragon Dance. I know I'll outspeed it. He's at -1 defense, and Waterfall is going to hit it for super effective damage. And he's frail, so that's pretty much a guaranteed kill. So now my Gyarados is out here. I have +1 speed, +1 attack. All he has left is Elf and Zapdos. He brings in his Elf. It takes Stealth Rock damage, which breaks its Sash if it had one. And I actually outspeed it. I'm not even sure if that's max attack. I don't think a Gyarados with the Dragon Dance would outspeed his Elf. But that was a weird Elf. I've never seen an Elf with Thunder Wave. So I end up going for the Waterfall. I outspeed it and I kill it. And now he brings in Zapdos, who after Stealth Rock damage is going to put him a little above half. And I have Stone Edge specifically for flying types. And that's going to kill it. Super effective. So thanks for watching, guys. You guys didn't get to see the whole team or what it's intended to do, but stay tuned. I have more OU videos I have to upload. Peace.